You must love in such a way the person you love feels free. You know, I've spent a lot of my life trying to decode what it actually means, love. What love actually means. What is it? Just the feeling that creeps up within you when you meet that one person, the one that makes you feel a certain way, the one you lock eyes with that person, and it gives you that sense of everything is all right, it's all good. Is that love? Or is love actually more of a choice, an active choice you make every single day? That's the question. So, what is true love? Is it a choice you make to define whatever you feel of attraction to another person as being true love? Is it something you decide, or is it just something that happens instantly by just connecting with another person, beginning with eye contact? You know, true love shouldn't be a continuation of attachment. You know, attachment meaning that you need the other person to be able to function. If you don't have the other person and the confirmation, then you're lost. That's toxic, that's unhealthy, that's not true love. You should come together, and what is perceived as being a union should happen and manifest, and both benefit from the rewards. I was repeating myself. So when you benefit from coming together, that's when that union process happens. That's when you actually help each other establish, grow, and know one another, and know one another through each other. You know, that's very important, but that's not by trying to constantly put your hooks in the other person, by demanding things to be fulfilled. That attachment, that type of toxic attachment, ruins a relationship, a potential of a relationship, instead of strengthens it. No control is also very important, that the other person doesn't feel like you're leading them, but not in the way of you're setting a good example and you're giving him, you're inspiring them or motivating. No, you're controlling every aspect of their lives to fulfill your needs. That has nothing to do with true love. If you need to shape and shift another person so that you can be happy in the relationship and in society and with yourself, then that cannot be defined as true love, because you're restricting the other person of expressing themselves and being themselves fully because your needs are prioritized. That leans into more a narcissistic, toxic type of relationship involvement than actually true love. Acceptance is very important. Accepting the other person with their strengths, their flaws, their physical appearance, their needs, their demands, and their insecurities. Like all these things come together, form a person, and true love cherishes that, treats it with respect, and loves it at all times. It's difficult to do that because we all have our own insecurities and flaws, and sometimes dealing with someone else's insecurities and flaws makes us feel bad, because it's like everything seems to be effed up. If we're not getting anywhere, it's not like a Disney type of relationship. But you don't have to be afraid that it's never gonna be solved, in the sense of you're gonna be happy with each other, including all these aspects of the person in the relationship. But the question is, are you willing to go through with it? Are you willing to fully accept it? And many people aren't willing to accept it, so early on they try to change the other person so they don't have to deal with it. But that's basically what reality is about. It's the consumerist mindset. You buy something and you consume something. So you actually decide what you want based on your needs, and then you just purchase it by financial needs and means. And that fulfills whatever you want in life, whatever you need out of life. Nobody even takes the time to work on themselves. Nobody takes the time to work on another person. Nobody takes the time to do anything that is beneficial to oneself, the other, and society. Nobody cares anymore whatsoever, because it's about fulfilling your needs instantly. And it doesn't matter what you need to do, but it's as long as you don't have to change. It's the other person, it's the world, it's your environment, and that has to be purchasable. And so you can consume it, so you can revel in it. But as long as it's not you, we're cool. But that's not how reality works. So everybody tries to label anything of what I summed up as true love, but it lacks the essence of what love is all about: being unconditionally caring, unconditionally giving, self-sacrifice, full union, reflecting oneself in the other in you, coming together, a partnership, a bond is formed, strengthening that by working and investing on it, both coming together. When one is down, the other picks the one up. When the other one is down, the other one picks that one up. Like, these things are on a pathway of what we could label true love. But true love, in essence, is basically just unconditional love, caring and giving. But a lot of people lost that touch within their core self to be able to do that with another person. They will do it with themselves because they prioritize themselves, but they will not do it for another person because it's about them. And that is not true love, that is narcissism.